Look, every year I test to see if this microphone is on. And every year, the answer is yes. It's time to start the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Welcome to 2025's coverage of the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. I'm Ewan Spence, as always, getting everything ready here as our prologue to the festivities begin. It's been a while since the RSS feed has been active, so it's just sort of kick the tires, check that we're working in Spotify, check that Apple Music and iTunes had us, check that your favourite podcast app can find us as well, and just to check that we've still got Need Fire, our Texan bagpipers playing in for the theme tune, which now takes them up to, I think, the 21st calendar year of giving us their little bit of flavour. Yes, the world comes to Edinburgh, the world knows Scotland and the arts. And the podcast has, well, we've been here since 2005 and we're going to be here for another year, taking you backstage, offering interviews, thoughts, opinions and more as Edinburgh, the capital city of Scotland, becomes the capital of the arts world during August. So it's not August yet, as you can probably tell, it's July. So this is a prologue. This is just sort of check the tires, make everything's working, check nothing has been broken in the last 11 months. Throughout July, we're going to have our weekly preview episodes. We're going to sit down with some of the acts that are heading to the Fringe, find a little bit more about them, about the shows, how they're doing their prep, and sort of get them in the mood, get me in the mood, and get you in the mood. And then once we get into August, we will be bringing you shows Monday through Friday, 15 to 20 minute long interviews, a little slice of the Fringe. If you're in Edinburgh, that could be when you're on the bus into town or walking from Stockbridge up into the centre of the city. If you're further afield, it could be your commute, it could be your lunch break. We thank you for joining us, and I will do my best to bring the best of the Fringe to you. To help us, we have two partners this year, and thank you very much. It is a delight, first of all, to welcome back Tony Curry and the team at Radio 6 International. They are going to be helping us with radio broadcasts, so syndicating around the clock and around the world. We have a big weekend spectacular omnibus that's only on the radio. You'll hear the interviews during the week. If you want to find out more, radio6.com will be your starting point. And if you are a station and you want to have some weekly action from the Fringe, do get in touch with me at the podcast. Use the Gmail address, ewanspence@gmail.com, because I've not checked the other one yet. We also welcome Lothian Life magazine to us as well. They're going to be doing extensive written reviews and thoughts from the Fringe. We're going to be tucked away in the corner on the website, lothianlife.co.uk. Words coming to your ears, words coming to your eyes as well. So that's what we're doing. That's where to find us. It's a Prologue podcast, so there's only one thing left to do. And every year I go, hey, do you think I'm going to play that song by Daniel Cainer, What's It Like to Be in Edinburgh? And I go, yes, it's tradition. And every year I go, this is tradition. I know that these cultural references were cutting edge in 2006 when we got the track. Was it 2006? It wasn't the first year. I think it was there the second. So they're historical artefacts. They are a memory of a Fringe gone by, because let's face it, your Fringe is never as good as your first one. But there is something that is always steady at the Fringe, and that is 11:50 Underbelly George Square. Daniel Cainer will have his show. He's finally changed the name. I mean, he changes the show every year. There's different songs, there's different stories going on, but now Daniel Cainer's show is called Topical. New name, same venue, new songs, same wonderful welcoming atmosphere. And as always, Daniel, you introduced the Fringe so well that every year we just need to remind ourselves, what's it like to be in Edinburgh?
What's it like to be in Edinburgh at this time of year? There's certainly a hell of a lot going on round here. 2,500 shows to see at any given time. And some are frankly awful, some are great, and then there's mine. And each of us thinks that ours is the best in the history of mankind. It's like a cruise that never moves. That's what it's like to be in Edinburgh. What's it like to be in Edinburgh and put on your little show? You work so hard to get it there, but nobody wants to go, despite the 10,000 flyers and the posters you've had done. There are no ticket buyers, save your sister and your mum. And if you hadn't paid for their hotel and their train, then even they wouldn't have come. An average annual wage buys half a stage. That's what it's like to be in Edinburgh. What's it like to be in Edinburgh? Are you nothing but a crack whore? And though you should know better, you keep coming back for more. Out on the Royal Mile, it's a ticker tape parade. And each night in the gutter, there's your crumpled face displayed. And there's nothing you won't do for a Scotsman review that you wouldn't do anyway. And it is what it is. It's just showbiz. It's what we like. What are we like? That's what it's like to be in Edinburgh.
Daniel Cainer there with his new show, Topical, and an old classic for the podcast there. Underbelly George Square, it's the Wee Coo venue. As always, it's 11:50 in the morning, a little lunchtime kicker to get you going. Doors open 30th of July, right at the start of preview week, right through until the end of the Fringe as well on the 25th of August. As always, you'll find tickets available direct from the box office, edfringe.com. And you'll also find direct links into the box office for that show at our website, edinburghfringe.thepodcastcorner.com. Well, that's it. It's all working, I think. I'll post this and I'll find out. All being well, join us back here next week for our first artist to preview as well on the Fringe podcast. But for now, everybody out there, stay safe, enjoy the weather, whatever it is, because, well, if you're missing something off your weather bingo card, I do believe that you will find it in Edinburgh during August, along with more shows than you can possibly imagine that you will definitely enjoy. You've been listening to the Edinburgh Fringe Podcast, hosted by Ewan Spence, produced by The Podcast Corner. Listen to more from The Fringe at edinburghfringe.thepodcastcorner.com.